Good morning and welcome back to the channel. Thank you so much for being here. I hope you're doing well today. Happy Friday. Happy Friday if you see this the day that this airs in the United States. Okay. So I asked Spirit to give me a song and I got a few, so I'm going to share those with you real quick. Interesting reading we have here. Somebody here is so afraid. They're terrified of change. And they feel like when you close your eyes, even though you're with them, you're fantasizing about somebody else. And they might be. You might have good reason to be afraid in this situation. I don't know what's going on. We're going to find out, though. This is wild reading. I can tell you that right now. Alright, the first song that I got was Help Me Spirit. Oh. Pray by Jesse Murph. And this is how it goes. I thought I wanted love till you showed me what it was. I've never been golden, but I swear that I showed it. It's a blessing and a curse. For the better, it's only worse. Wouldn't wish it on no one. It's one hell of a low one. We're going up, we're going down. We can run it back, we could work it out. But no, late at night, going out my mind, praying that the sun don't rise. Like, no, waking up but wishing that you don't. Oh, it's something that I pray you'll never know. Up at night, drinking liquor like it's water. Waking up knowing I'm somebody's daughter. But I don't know a lot about my father. Maybe that's the reason I don't do shit like I oughta. No, right there, stop. This ain't your father's fault. Or your fault for not knowing enough about him. You have a life to live. I need some medicine. This shit that's in my head got me thinking, questioning, lying in this bed I'm in. Yeah, you got yourself in this. Exactly. Up at night drinking liquor like it's water. Maybe that's the reason I don't do shit like I oughta. That might be true. Is something that I pray you'll never know. Waking up but wishing that you don't is something that I pray you'll never know. You might love the highs, but you ain't seen the lows. You don't know the half of it, and I pray you'll never know. Waking up but wishing that you don't is something I pray you'll never know, you'll never know, you'll never know. So it sounds like to me that somebody here is extremely, extremely depressed. And I said, Spirit, what is causing this person to be so depressed? And I got this. And this is an old Motley Crue song. Fear, Aaron Lewis. I got the Aaron Lewis version, so I'm going to read you what I got. It's not giving it to me on this phone. Fear, Motley Crue. Oh, it's called Afraid, not Fear. That's what I'm doing wrong. Well, I'll do the Motley Crue version. The lyrics might be more accurate in this version. Sometimes on YouTube music, the lyrics are put in by the fans, and they're not always right. Do you want to bleed? Do you want to live in vain? Hey, it's only life. She's so afraid to kiss and so afraid to laugh. Is she running from her past? It's only life. She's so afraid of love, is so afraid of hate. What's she running from now? Do you want to scream? Do you want to face the strange? Do you believe? Are you afraid of change? Yeah, it's only life. She's so afraid of death. She's so afraid to ask. She hides behind her mask. It's only life. She's so afraid of pain. She's so afraid of blame. It's driving her insane. So insecure, there is no cure. Well, she's so afraid of death, she's so afraid of life. The drama in her head getting louder all the time, She's so afraid to lose, been so afraid of pain, every day she feels the same. It's driving her insane, it's driving her insane. So she's got fear of pretty much everything. It's like you have agoraphobia or something. You could be afraid of fame and not pain, because it says fame here in both versions, but it doesn't fit there. It's like, how can you be so afraid of everything and trying to be famous? So somebody here has like an agoraphobia type feel. It's been a while. Generation Swine. Remember that Motley Crue album? Oh, what a blast from the past. We're in Generation Swine still, bro. Okay. So anyway, I said, so what is she so afraid of? Like, let's get to the real nitty gritty here. What is this person so afraid of? And I got this. Don't close your eyes, Keith Whitley. If you're not familiar with Keith Whitley died. He drank himself to death, basically. He, I think, aspirated his own vomit, is what I remember, if I'm not mistaken. But he was a brilliant songwriter and musician in country music back in the day. Alright, so don't close your eyes. Change any pronouns you need to, because this is a woman who is incredibly depressed and almost seems to have like some form of bipolar disorder. But then we find out they're afraid of everything. It's like they have agoraphobia or something. And I said, what's at the bottom of all of that? Like, what's the root of all of this mental illness? And this is what I got. I know you loved him a long time ago. Even now in my arms, you still want him, I know. But darling, this time, let your memories die. When you hold me tonight, don't close your eyes. Don't close your eyes, let it be me. Don't pretend it's him in some fantasy. Darling, just once let yesterday go, and you'll find more love than you've ever known. Just hold me tonight. Just hold me tight when you love me tonight, and don't close your eyes. Maybe I've been a fool holding on all this time, lying here in your arms knowing he's in your mind. But I keep hoping someday that you'll see the light. Let it be me tonight. Don't close your eyes. Don't close your eyes. Let it be me. Don't pretend it's them in some fantasy. Darling, just once let yesterday go, and you'll find more love than you've ever known. Just hold me tight when you love me tonight, and don't close your eyes. Don't close your eyes, let it be me. Don't pretend it's them in some fantasy. Darling, just once let yesterday go. You'll find more love than you've ever known. Just hold me tight when you love me tonight, and don't close your eyes. Just hold me tight when you love me tonight, and don't close your eyes. So what's at the root of this person's mental illness is a relationship, because they are afraid that somebody else has somebody else on their mind. And it could be different people. You could be dealing with a situation where somebody is like non-committal, and you want this person to only fantasize about you, but you know as soon as they close their eyes, it's not you that they think about, it's somebody else. That's the feel that the music has. And I don't know who's doing what, because it's complicated as crap. Alright, who is this reading for, Spirit? May I see, please? Aries. Aries. Alright, Spirit, talk to me. How are you working in Aries' life tonight? Aries, welcome back to the channel. You're giving this person a lot of gratitude, a lot of respect, humility, and love. So you're getting a lot of respect, or you're learning to have respect. You're actually learning to be humble, to have gratitude, and it's about your love, obviously, when you talk about the songs we have here. Alright, Spirit, how do you want to proceed with this reading? Because this is deep. Alright, talk to me out of the Sacred Destiny. What's going on with Aries tonight, Spirit? You might watch this at night because it's actually morning here. Transformation and simplicity. So you're going through a transformation to make life more simple is what it sounds like to me. Because transformations are not simple. You're going through a transformation because of a voyage. You might be planning on going on a trip. You're having to have courage through a very significant transformation. Alright, Spirit. Why is humility here for the sign of Aries? Aries aren't by nature humble people. You're delighted and protected, Aries. Your humility is about your delight and being protected. Alright, why is gratitude here? I don't know how that even equates together, but somehow you will. Your gratitude is about your blessings, being in leadership in your community. Things are still right now, and you're being enlightened. Through the stillness that you're having to go through right now, you're in a moment where things aren't really progressing. You're just kind of in a still moment, like you're between two things and you're having to wait. But in the meantime, you're getting your blessings. You're a leader in your community. And while things are at a standstill like this, while things are still, because your life is typically more motionful and you have a lot of motion in your life. But see how there's lightning coming down from the heavens to hit this tree, but the tree is protected. So somehow your family tree, Spirit wants you to know your family tree is protected. Maybe you're afraid of death, because I know after I lost my father, I became afraid of death, and somehow you're delighted that you have protection. It brings you a lot of delight knowing that you're protected by Spirit and maybe by other people. Alright, why is respect here? Because of taking action while you're at a standstill. You're learning respect because while things are at a standstill, you're going to have to take action and focus. So even though your life is at a standstill, you're having to do like some preparatory work to get things ready for the next phase of your life is what it sounds like to me. And maybe you're doing some preparations for the next phase, but you're having to wait in the between time. Alright, why is humility here for the sign of Aries? From the higher self of Aries, why is humility here? Why is humility here? Because there's been a lot of confusion. The confusion has taught you humility. And through this confusion, you've been protected. You've been given delight. Alright, why is gratitude here? Because gratitude is here because of gratitude. Your higher self is funny, Aries. Alright, why is respect here? Respect is about timing. Remember, you're having to have a standstill but take action at the same time. It's like you're a little bit frustrated, it looks like, because things are at a standstill. And you want to take action, but you're having to have respect. You want to take action, but you're not. So this is respect. Maybe it's on a relationship that hasn't ended with somebody else. Maybe somebody else hasn't ended the relationship, and so you're having to wait for this. And you're like a little frustrated with that, but you're being respectful. And somehow nature is also a factor here. Alright, because it's the full moon in Leo, I am going to pull Moonology. And we know that Leo is one of your sister signs. We have the energy is gaining momentum, and then the answers you need are coming. So maybe you've been waiting for some answers to a situation in your life, And it looks like you might be because of all the stillness and standstill. Have faith in your dreams and the answers you need are coming. I think it's you waiting between things. Why is humility here for the sign of Aries? May I see, please? There's a lot of confusion, but you're protected and you're delighted about this. There we go. Full moon in Cancer, a personal issue reaches resolution. So there's a personal issue in your life that's coming to a resolution. Cancer is here. You could be dealing with a Cancer. Why is gratitude here for the sign of Aries? Wow. Because don't let pride get in your way. Full moon in Leo, which is the moon we're having right now. Don't let this pride, that's why you have humility here. And the end of a tough cycle approaches. Full moon in Capricorn. So the full moon in Leo showed up for you. That's why you're grateful. You got 2 full moons here. The end of a tough cycle approaches. Don't let pride get in your way. And we see over here that you're not letting pride get in your way. You're just confused a little bit about why you're not, I think, able to do something. You're confused about something. But the gratitude is about this tough cycle you've been through ending and not letting pride get in your way. Alright, why is respect here for the sign of Aries? Wow, that's a lot of cards. You and your loved ones are safe. You remember afraid that something might... You're afraid of death, I think. Hold your vision. Be bold and make the first move. This is about your respect, okay? A fiery climax approaches. The energy is gaining momentum. You're very close to achieving your goal. Surrender to the divine and show the world the real you. So respect is about you waiting to take action because of the timing. And you're having to be humble while somebody comes to a resolution in their personal life. I think what's happening here is you're closing out one relationship and starting another one, or not necessarily a relationship, but a situation in your life. One thing is ending and the other thing is beginning, but you're having to wait in between those two things for some reason. And you're having to have respect and humility while you wait. And nothing is yet set in stone. And I think that's what's so frustrating about situations like this, is you have to wait and you're not sure. And that's where that fear can come in. And you're thinking, oh my God, what if this, what if this, what if this, what if that? And no, you have to stop worrying about the future and stay in the moment, Aries. You have to stay in the moment. This reading has the feel of somebody who's caught in the middle between where they are now and where they want to be. And they're having to have gratitude. And they're also having to be respectful. You want to make the first move, and you're going to be able to. But right now you just have to hold your vision and know that you and your loved ones are safe. There is a fiery climax approaching. And I think you feel that happening. You know you're coming to the end because you're very close to achieving some goal. This is a big goal. It feels like something huge that you've been working on for a long time is coming to an end. A chapter in your life. I feel the World card here. And you're going to need to surrender to Spirit and show the world the real you. Aquarius, you might be dealing with an Aquarius. The full moon in itself and the gibbous moon, the moon right after the full moon, is very significant. The waxing moon, which is the crescent moon, the full moon in Aries is here. You're here in your own reading. You're dealing with a Cancer specifically. Capricorn is here, Leo is here, and Cancer again. Alright, let's see what's going on here. Even though this doesn't feel like a love reading, there could be some aspects of love here. Forever changed your life without even trying, and healing. So you're healing from something that forever changed your life. Why is humility here for Aries? Because forever changed your life and stalking. Something forever changed your life or someone. And and they're stalking you. Why is humility here for Aries? Because forever changed your life and drama. This could have been a very dramatic thing that happened. Why is humility here? Humility is here because somebody had a fling or is having a fling. There's a decision. I don't choose you. I don't choose you. It's like you're making a decision not to choose somebody because of flings. Alright, why is gratitude here? It's like somebody in your life that you may have at one time thought would be a good choice for you. You found out that they have flings and you're glad, you're grateful. This caused you humility, like they could have cheated on you, or you might have found out later that they were having a fling. Your gratitude is that you are deleting everything that reminds me of you. So you're forgetting about this person because enough is enough, and now I have true love. I think you've met a true love. But you're having to erase a mistake. And why is respect here? Because you have no desire to win, you have no strategy, and you're not fighting for this. Because you realize there's no escape from it. There's no way out of this. So there's no need to come up with a strategy. There's no need to have a desire to win this because there's no escape. What do you mean no escape? It has to do with your family. They will call and it's like you have to force your family to talk to you. Or reverse any roles, and it's because of somebody having too much arrogance. It's like your family is big-headed and they don't want to talk to you because they have a big head, and this is causing drama in your life. What's the truth behind the arrogance? I think this might be the person that's dealing with the depression and the fear. They've moved on and they were clueless about a commitment. They moved on because they were clueless about what a commitment was. Maybe they moved on because they didn't realize you wanted a commitment. Anyway, they moved on and you've lost hope in this, but Spirit's saying don't lose hope. What's going to happen for Aries here? For some reason, you're not going to be fazed. It's like, I don't even care. And you're not going to send any messages to this person either. You're going to stop texting this person because there's just too much drama. They have too much drama with them. Let's see if we can find out what the drama is. Show me the shadow side of the person Aries is dealing with. They have no faith. And they're misguided. And they've also become an escapist. What else is the shadow side of this person Aries is dealing with? They have a lot of lust and they're unstable. Yeah, I think they are the one and they're in a lot of pain. This person you're dealing with, they don't have any faith. They have faithless. They're misguided. They have a lot of lust and they're the one who has all of this depression, this agoraphobia. They're afraid of everything. They're in a lot of pain, though. Alright, may I see a little bit more about how this happened? People are messy, love them anyway. So somebody here was a mess. A big old hot mess. And what's being hidden? That you're on the same team. Play like it. So somehow you're connected to this person by a team, like a family or a friend group, or you might work together. What's being shown? That you have to cook a fucking meal. And what's going to happen next? You're going to fucking say it because resentment kills the magic. What is Aries up to here? And you're going to agree to disagree. So whatever you say to this person, they're not going to agree with it. And you're going to say, fuck your feelings. I don't care how you feel. That's a typical Aries right there. They're still waiting. Probably for you to come back and apologize, because you're not going to. You just are going to agree to disagree with this person. Alright, what would this person secretly say to Aries? The one that they're going to fucking say it. What would they say to Aries? They would say, I miss seeing you, and your intellect arouses me. So they think you're very intelligent. What would Aries say to them? Will you ever make things right? I don't care, and I watch your social media. I don't care, but I'm watching you. Will you ever make things right? So Aries, you're like, will you ever make things right? They're not even considering this. They're just telling you, I miss you, and you're so smart for figuring this out. You broke my heart here. Aries, this person hurt you. Alright, would they say anything else besides I miss you? Whoa! They would say, you let me down. I have trouble getting close to people, and I can't be with you. Because we don't share the same values. And I can't do this. Yeah, this person that you're dealing with over here, they're blaming you. They're saying, you let me down. I have trouble getting close to people because of this. I can't be with you. We don't share the same values, and I can't do this. But they miss you, and they think you're smart. And you're over here like, well, when are you going to make this shit right? Because I don't care, but I watch your social media. Somebody's recovering and getting over this. They need security, and they want to start over. It looks like this person may have hurt you, and the two of you are just agreeing to disagree. Alright, what's the T for how this happened? Alright, this is how it happened. You had to have a choice, a decision, an option. And we saw a choice already somewhere else. So you just detached because you felt like this person was closed off, locked down, and they're trapped. And they won't show you any love. They won't show you any affection. So you chose to disconnect from somebody because they were closed off and trapped and wouldn't show you love. What's being hidden? That somebody is a workaholic and they're not a perfect pair. Alright, what's being shown? So they're with somebody that works a lot, but they're not right for each other. That they have a secret and unconditional love. And what's going to happen next? So they secretly have somebody they're in love with unconditionally. Somebody here is going to travel, go on a trip, and they're going to say, I'm so sorry that I left you alone. And then y'all might go out and get drunk and go to a bar and party together. Aries, what are you up to here? Alright, let's see what else is going on here. I'm looking at the T here. Show me how this happens, Spirit. Somebody's getting a divorce. Caution, you're going to have to get a divorce. So somebody is going to break up. That's how this happened. They said, I got to be careful or I'm going to end up in divorce. What's being hidden? That somebody is actually under spiritual attack. And what's being shown? That somebody is coming in after you and they're announcing this, and they're like, the sugar and the salt don't look the same. They're telling people they are like coming in after me, but let me tell you, they're not who they appear to be. What's going to happen next? Somebody is going to have a private relationship and they're burning the evidence. So somebody's going to burn the evidence of a private relationship. Why are they doing that? Because somebody doesn't want to hear it and they're money hungry. Somebody don't want to hear this. Remember, I don't care, but I watch your social media. Why are they so money hungry? Because it's over and this was a love story once upon a time. Somebody made a fake apology, and they don't even care what happened here. They're busy. They're too busy to even bother caring what happened here. Alright, let's see. What's going on with humility for Aries over here? Aries, your thoughts are here. What do you mean you weren't thinking? You weren't thinking when what? About somebody's cold. They're closed. They're guarded. They're resistant. Why are they like that? Because they don't take care of themselves. Alright. What's the gratitude? Gratitude is your inner child wearing a facade and spying. Why is that something to be grateful for? Because it's going to bring union. You're grateful that you did the inner child work and that you didn't wear a facade. You're spying from a fake account, but it's like you're grateful that you didn't do the inner child work and that you didn't have a facade. I don't know if I get that, but anyway. Alright, what's this over here? What was this one over here? Respect. What's respect about for Aries? Respect is that you are trying to get on your feet so you can take action on a new beginning. Why is it in reverse? It's like your new start's upside down because of summer and not loving yourself. Remember I told you over here, you don't love yourself. You're closed off, you're guarded, you're resistant, you're cold, you're under spiritual attack because somebody's a workaholic and they don't think you're a perfect pair. And you don't want to have toxicity in your life. What's going to be the outcome ultimately here? Divine timing. Why is it in reverse? Because somebody's going to feel guilty about sabotaging this. And they are at a distance from you. Remember I said they're going to travel and come see you and say, I'm so sorry I had to leave you alone. What will Aries do about this? You're going to have a spark. Where is that leading? The spark. To this decision. The spark is an argument. It's causing somebody to make a decision to be detached and cold. But what's going on here is it's going to cause you to form a solid foundation and to have a transformation when it comes to your higher self not being activated. Because you don't want to be apart. You don't want to be separate. What's going to be the outcome of being cold and detached? Somebody's in their comfort zone when it comes to their family, home, and commitment. What's going to happen there? They're going to come out of darkness. They're romanticizing. They're going to have self-worth. And they're not using their intuition. There's this toxic feel to this shit right here. And it's like somebody can't. There's going to be an argument because of somebody being blah. That's all I can say. Toxic. They're toxic. And it's like they want their toxicity to become your toxicity. And it's like you and I don't work because of you not being toxic like me. But you're not going to be toxic like them. You're going to watch them from a fake account while they're toxic though. Oh no, Aries, what the hell have you got yourself into here, baby? Whatever it is that's bringing humility, and it looks like somebody here has been under a spiritual attack. Show me how Aries feels here about whoever they're dealing with. They're loyal. You feel, Aries, you're loyal. Even though this person rejected you and you were never intimate with them. How do they feel about you? So, oh, I see what's happening here. They are healing from this. Okay. You were loyal. And this person rejected you because there was no intimacy, no sex. So you didn't give it to them fast enough. And they feel like because of this, you're a pure person. Like, you, they know that you look, and there's a spiritual connection between the two of you. What's holding this together? The deja vu and a friendship that got shattered. You were friends with this person, and this broke your heart. Both of you. And time is now a factor. Somebody's not going to be under influences anymore. And they're going to stop sending mixed signals. What's going to happen with Aries and this person? You're going to have pride and pretend. What are you pretending? Like you're clinging? You're going to pretend like you're clinging to this, holding on. But really, you're cold as hell inside because this is not your fantasy. So you're going to be with somebody and pretend. Remember, don't close your eyes. It's true, though. This person's right. When you close your eyes, you think about this other person. Whew. Anything else we need to know here? Somebody needs a second chance. Because they're seeing through the illusions. Clarify the second chance. It's about no chemistry, unconditional love, somebody being sidetracked, and I don't want to have this one day. Someday, somewhere, another time maybe. You got sidetracked. Somebody got sidetracked here. What's going to be the outcome of the second chance? Somebody's going to run. And they're making you a promise. What's the promise they're making? That you're going to be tied down, stuck. Why are you running from your vows and you're trapped? Because you've had a loss and you don't have clarity yet on this. This person doesn't realize what they've lost yet. What have they lost? Oh, they're getting away from somebody who's getting fucked up. They're shallow and they chase thrills. Aries, your reading is complicated as hell. Maybe some tarot will pull some clarity here. Let me see what I can do. I want to get some of this up. Let me pull some tarot on this. Alright, how are we working in Aries? The Chariot, Aries. What's the energy to overcome? The Lovers, so you're dealing with a Taurus and a Gemini. What's going to pull it together? The Sun. There's also a Leo involved. And a Gemini, the Magician. Ooh, alright, so the decision is the energy to overcome. You're going to have movement. You're going to have the ability to come over this, to get over this. You're getting over this. You might even be moving. And what's going to pull it together is your happiness. I think you're happy now. I don't think you were happy with this person. I think you're going to find somebody else, Aries. I think you're going to make a decision to leave this one alone because they were not a good choice. They did not respect you because of there not being any intimacy in the relationship. I think you're talking about a few different people here at once. I don't think all of these are the same people. Alright, talk to me, Spirit. Why is the Chariot here? What is Aries getting over? Feeling like you're not divinely guided. What do you mean not divinely guided? When it comes to fame. Remember I said she's afraid of fame? Why are you so not divinely guided to have fame? Because of being unawakened, having a new opportunity, the Eight of Pentacles, and the Fool. This is somebody who is afraid of being seen, of being in the spotlight. You're going to get over your fear of being in the spotlight. This agoraphobic type, I have anxiety all the time feel, you're going to get over that. And it's because you're going to have to start something new. You got to go to work. You're going to get a new job. And you don't see this coming. Why is the Lovers here? Because you've been through some dark shit. And what's the tea? Like I thought we had already seen all the tea. Why is the Sun here? because of this Magician over here. Because you're manifesting some real... You're manifesting yourself while... You're manifesting your happiness while you're in the stillness where you're stuck and you can't move. You're sacrificing yourself for love. And you're having a new perspective, but you're setting boundaries. You're becoming independent and you're not falling in love easily. You're setting some strong boundaries with somebody, but it's bringing happiness in your life. What is your hangman about here? The Three of Pentacles. It's about work. Clarify what it is. It's about this new job you're going to get. Clarify the Three of Pentacles. The Three of Pentacles is you thinking that you can move on from this. And what's the truth? You think you can move on from this. That you're not going to have sex with this person. And you're not going to party with them either. You're over this. You're over this. Why is the Magician on the bottom of the deck? Because of the King of Swords. Yeah. The King and Queen of Swords are here. And he's going to stop being controlling. What is he going to stop controlling? He's going to stop controlling his feelings about being an emperor. This person has feelings about, like, there's been a breakup. And there's going to be some real fast movement forward. It's like your dad may have died, or your divine masculine may have died, and your mother is also not in your life either. What is the Eight of Wands here? The Queen of Wands in reverse. You have three people in reverse here. You have a Leo, a Sagittarius, and you, Aries. You're moving towards the Queen of Wands being out of the picture. Why is that happening? Because they are going to be ripped apart because of being money hungry. And somebody wants to rebuild their life. Somebody's going to get hurt because this person's money hungry. And this other person's like, I want to rebuild my life. What's going to be the outcome of the Knight of Pentacles? The Queen of Cups, Strength, and Not Forbidden. There's a Leo, yeah. There's a Cancer here that's going to be strong and not be forbidden once this Leo's out of the picture. Clarify, it's a Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. What's going to happen once they're not forbidden? The King of Pentacles is going to start getting anxious. What are they anxious about? There's going to be a Tower. Clarify the Tower. Okay, there's the Empress. Alright. They're going to realize that this is an injustice to this Empress who's been hiding their feelings. They are going to realize. This King of Pentacles is going to realize that this is their Empress. And there's been an injustice because they were hiding their feelings. Damn it, boy. What's the injustice? They got hurt, remember? Ripped apart? Well, what are they going to do about it? End it. And they're going to wish they realized the truth before this ended. But it's too late now. And there's no hope. Yeah, they're going to realize a little too late that they didn't see what was going on here until after the fact. And it's that they had a divine relationship, is what it looks like to me. It's like this Empress and Emperor are both here, but there's always this other couple, this Capricorn, Virgo, Taurus, and this Leo. There's a Leo that's with an earth sign, And there's an emperor and empress. And somehow you're all smashed together in this collective. I don't know. I feel like I've made a mess here. And that I'm not really doing a good job at this reading. Spirit, what's the tea? I see you're telling me there's more tea and it's dark shit. There's been some dark shit here. What's the tea? Somebody, there we go. Now we're getting to there's somebody that's doing drugs and they need to chill out. Because if not, they're going to be falling apart. Alright, I'm going to just trust Spirit on this one because I don't know what the fuck is going on here. Anything else we need to know? Somebody's outdated. It's been a nightmare or is a nightmare. And shit's about to explode. Outcome of shit exploding. Oh my God. Somebody's getting played. The police are going to be involved. Somebody's spoiled and somebody's a hater. And somebody's aligned and centered with the universe. Oh, wow. Okay, Aries. You figure this out because I don't know what's going on in your life. You got a lot of people involved in your life. And you definitely have a lot going on. But you're in between two things. And you're learning humility and respect when it comes to love. Alright, what would your best friend say? I'm not going to go any further here. You don't need to know everything. Your direction is more important than your speed. Alright, can I get some guidance for Aries? I'm going to get you some guidance from Shaman's Dream. And even though this reading don't make a bit of damn sense to me, it's going to make sense to whoever it's for. And if it doesn't make sense to you, trust me, it makes sense to somebody. They always do. Spirit, help me, please. Give me some guidance for Aries. And some of the most ridiculous and outrageous readings that I've had were the most popular that I've ever had. You're going to have a feast of plenty and skywriting with dances on one foot. Alright, number 20. Feast of plenty, choices and their consequences. A great feast is laid out before you and requires you to choose. What will satisfy your hunger? Something new and unconventional with its potential for bitter or savory qualities, or something you already know you love? You are faced with a plethora of options right now, and while that may seem to be an extraordinary thing, too many choices can throw you off balance. You might be worried that once you commit, you won't be able to turn back or refuse to confront the consequences of the decision. The most important thing to realize is that the feast is offering you experience. No amount of overanalyzing or strategizing will help you make the right choice now. Don't debate the right or wrongness. Instead, just choose. It's the choosing. In the choosing is the seed of experience, and that is what is necessary now. Sour, bitter, sweet, savory. What matters is relishing the experience until you digest all that your choice is offering you right now. Only one warning: avoid the same choice if it keeps you hungry. If something didn't feel good or does not bring you what it seemingly promised, do not choose that again. The experience will only repeat itself, and you will have more than a bad taste in your mouth. The feast is yours to enjoy. You can always go back for more when you're hungry again, for life's blessings are ever available to you and calling your name. Skywriting the Fates, number 49. So we have 2, 4, 9. It is written in the sky that you have a destiny. You are being invited to explore certain aspects of life, unique to you and you alone. That does not mean that your path will be easy, paved with gold and littered with diamonds, nor does this predict that your journey will be treacherous. It is just your path, with parts that cannot be changed and must be radically accepted as they are. In this way, whatever you are faced with, every single aspect of your life is perfect in its imperfection, not good or bad, neither in flow nor blocked, nor this nor that. See, your life is a series of opportunities rather than an obstacle course. Once you master the skill of non-judgment, you open to the power of curiosity, unencumbered by the burdens of yesterday's fear as you look ahead into the potential of the future. Yes, you still need to be brave. Right now you are facing critical moments in time with an opportunity to meet your fate, a choice point where you expand your influence and your capacity for abundance, love, and purposeful action. Now is the moment to leap into it, whether it is a heart connection, a call to creativity, or a new identity in your work or another area of life. With all your heart and soul, your success is surely written in the stars. In order to bring your destiny to fruition, you must jump into the adventure with both feet and do your part. And that's what we were talking about when I said you're afraid of fame. It's like you're afraid of being seen. You have this agoraphobic feel to you. Number 9, dances on one foot. There's a divine masculine and feminine here, though. When dances on one foot shows up, you are called to find a new balance. Just as the dancer moves gracefully into pose, no matter how precariously balanced a step might seem, you must bring equanimity to a situation before you, no matter how thorny or difficult a relationship seems. If you are putting too much effort into managing your life, work, relationship, family, and digital media, you are missing the point. You have to be dancing while juggling your entire life, knowing that at any time, half of it is going to be up in the air. It's not that you're doing too much or find it impossible to catch up. Rather, it's that you are confusing readiness with preparation. You will never be fully prepared for all the challenges in life, but you can be ready to say yes to new invitations the universe offers you. Live in a state of yes to spirit and no to everything not infused with life, romance, vitality, and the sacred. You will be surprised how quickly your load lightens when you hold true to this lesson. You are challenged now to work with the resources available to you and not to be seduced by the belief that if only I had more. Life has provided you with everything you need to accomplish your goals and fulfill your mission. When it feels like you are losing your balance, do not contract holding your arms close to your chest, for you will fall. Instead, reach out and extend them fully, saying yes to Spirit's steadying hand. So, you're in a situation where you're having to walk a wire, is what it sounds like. Show me Divine Masculine, Spirit. Divine Masculine, your self-worth is here, and you're refocusing on Divine Feminine so that there can be justice restored here. What's going on with Divine Feminine? She doesn't want to let go. Why not? Because she feels like a victim last fall. What's connecting these two people? The shadow work that you've gone through and something being received. What was received? The end of deception. Whatever it was, it ended deception. What you received something that ended the deception. What's going to happen next? There's going to be healing in your family. Why is healing in reverse? Because right now you're separated and it's not time. Well, how long are they going to have to wait? You're about to have a fresh start after some destruction. So if you haven't been through the destruction, just hold on. What else do we need to know here? Somebody doesn't feel the vibes. What do you mean no vibes? It has to do with being stuck, a crossroads, an observer, and the winner. What's going to happen at the crossroads? You're going to romanticize. What else? You're not seeing the signs and learning the lessons about an amuse. You're settling. Right now you're settling because you're seeing signs, learning lessons, and it's about creativity. And it keeps coming up that there's a third party that's ending, like a place. Like maybe you're going to change jobs. Outcome of settling. You're going to get communication from the 5D. The 5D is helping you with communication. And it has something to do with last summer. Okay. Talk to me, Spirit. What's going on here? Tell me what's going on with this situation with Aries. There's healing here. Warning. There's a warning about healing in marriage. Alright, why are you warning us about that? Because you're not going to back away. Why are you not backing off? Because you don't want this to be strictly sexual, and you're awakening to having acceptance and chemistry. Why are you accepting chemistry? Because you're going slow because somebody has an addiction. And what's going to be the outcome here? Spiritual lesson? What do you mean they're not learning a spiritual lesson? Because here and now, right here, right now, somebody's playing hard. What's going to be the outcome of this? It's fucking their finances all up and their trust. You're playing around with some finances, or somebody is. What should Aries do? Get stable, reject this fool, and be patient. Why are they being patient? Because of passion. What do you mean? I think you're mad because you're going to have a new love and there won't be any interference from children. Outcome of the new love. The children. It's fate. What do you mean it's fate for children? It's a friendship. Use your intuition. And there's boundaries. Alright, let's look at your money. What's going on with Aries money, Spirit? Somebody won't grow up because they're making mistakes and rescuing somebody. What should they do here? There's something legal. Somebody's an artist and they're not in their life purpose. What's going to be the outcome of all of that? A writer. No, not making a shift, and a perfectionist. Anything good going on with Aries money? You're going to take a risk that leads you to a windfall, Aries, and to your comfort. You might even go on a tropical trip. You're going to take a risk that's leading you to a windfall, baby. You're going to end up comfortable and maybe even going on a trip, like a cruise or something like that. Alright, I think we're going to leave it there. I hope you got something out of this. Let's see who I'm talking to. PWMUUJA, number 8, and Sagittarius. Yeah, I'm sorry, WFVMHCC, number 5, and the North Node, True Node. I have HLLKBLS, number 2. One more time. I have, I don't know if that's, okay, I have Virgo, MNVWFKI, number 12. One more time. R. 4WDJ, Capricorn, QDRO. Alright, Trinket Spirit for Aries. I have a holly hobby, perhaps love, 2 hearts connected, a hand holding a heart, a skeleton key, a compass, the letter Q, a heart with an arrow, a shell, a bee, a unicorn, a butterfly, a gun, a tree of life, a pendulum, a dime, a 3-leaf clover, a leaf, a tree of life, and an angel. What would you say to Aries out of this Strength of Gold Spirit? I have those pilot wings. Romance could divert your attention away from money today. I have a key, a compass, an infinity sign, the word wish, a bullet. There we have the gun and the bullet. An angel, a tower, a baby, rocking horse for a baby, a heart that says I love you, a ball, a leaf, and my pirate, Aries. I got the pirate for you, baby. Alright, what spirits keep saying angels, angels. How are the angels working here? They're helping you to surrender and have blessings. Whew. Angels, may I have a message for the sign of Aries? Your beauty is here and your thoughts. They're helping you to think about your beauty. To think about beauty somehow. And creative power. With power, healing, and freedom. Your purity is under that. Alright, Aries, I hope you got something out of this and that you'll let me know by liking it. Let me see what your best friend would say. What would Aries' best friend say? Stop checking the news and exercise your mind. So maybe I already did that and I forgot. I don't know. I hope you have a great day. Bye.